Poot, what's going on? There we go. Let's see if I can fix that real quick. I believe I fixed the camera gameplay problem. I was doing that. I was trying to do that before I started the stream. Get that out of the way. Let's see. Just let me know if you see any difference, okay? During the stream. Sonic, how you doing today? Hey, Poot, man, how you doing today, man? How's your day been? I'm afraid to start this. I forgot Cheerio died. Damn it! God fucking damn it, I forgot she died, man. That's good. That's good. That's good to know, Poot and Sonic. I'm glad. I don't know why, but I fucking forgot she died. Alright, let's get right into this. Okay. I tried to suppress my screaming, but it was useless. It surged out of me like water from a spring gushing out of the ground. Byakuya, on the other hand.
Very strange.
Most unusual, don't you think? He was totally calm, almost like he was watching this all unfold in front of a TV screen. Look, Cheerio's corpse has been suspended somehow, and something's been written on the wall in blood. Bloodlust. Such a brutal way to kill someone. No, this is a beyond brutal. Wouldn't you agree? They killed her. How could it not be brutal? No. No, sir. That is not my point. This murder is far too bizarre for any everyday amateur to have committed it. It's not fixed? Fuck. Damn it. What the hell did I even do then? Unlike with Sayaka, this murder was not a crime of passion or necessity. It's almost as if whoever did this did it for fun. You see what I mean? Don't you? My head was swimming. I was still reeling, too confused to understand what was he trying to say. And before I could even begin to clear my head, hey! I heard screaming. There's something. Still the words right out of my mouth. That's a new song. Or a doorbell song.
A body has been discovered. After a certain amount of time, which you may use however you like, the class trial will begin.
What the hell was that? Ah, that's right. You were unconscious during Sayaka's, so you don't know about it. So someone wrote boob lust on the wall of the other corner. Wow, must have been Fumi then. What, you just heard was a body discovery announcement. Apparently, when 3 or more people discover a body, an announcement plays to let everyone know. I imagine it's so that search of the culprit can proceed fairly for everyone involved. Proceed fairly? The body was discovered! The Cheerio really is dead, yes. Before you start screaming your head off, go round up everyone, and it seems to be another game has begun. Another life or death game to uncover a killer. He's way too chill, bro. Guys, he is way too chill. He's way too fucking chill. He's gonna play it off like, alright, I'm taking lead in this investigation, so it seems like he's not part of it, right? Yeah, okay. Taka bolted out of the locker room, and as everyone made their way to the scene, it felt as if no time out at all passed. Ain't that some fucking bullshit? Today, Junior! It was like my sense of time had just taken wing and flown away. When I finally came back to myself, I saw everyone had the same look of confusion, fear, and anger. We all just stood there, gathered around Cheerio's body. Damn! I couldn't keep her safe, brother! So there's another victim. Yeah, he is fucking ballin'. You know it's bad when boogies start going on, you know? Which means we are now in the same position once again. Fuck, man. What the fuck is this? So you guess that Celeste would die, but it was Cheerio, so who do you think is the killer? My money... Okay. Alright. My money is on either her, either her, Kyoko, or Toko. Cause correct me if I'm wrong, right? Correct me if I'm wrong, guys. It's okay to tell me this. The Monokuma said if a boy goes in a pool, like the girls' locker room pool, then Gatling will shoot him up, right? So it had to be a girl that killed her, yes? Yes or no? It had to be a girl. By process of elimination, a girl must have killed her. Or maybe this was like... Okay, so we're getting somewhere. Okay. So my bet is on either of those two. Celeste, nah. I feel like Sue wouldn't commit something that brutal. She's like, you know, like the clean type, you know. About the Monokuma thing, at least. Ooh. Interesting. Okay, I'll leave it at that. In fact, I haven't been born yet. I don't ever have any memory of ever being alive. Shut up. Bro, she really got fucking... no spoilers. If it's a spoiler, please do not tell me. For now, pay attention to the wall. Huh? I said it once already. There's a word written there. On the wall? Okay. The word bloodlust is written on the wall in blood.
So...
I don't think it's any kind of dying message. It's just too strange. But you know, the thing about writing bloodlust in blood, doesn't it sound kind of familiar? A murderous fiend who kills again and again using bizarre and brutal methods. And at the scene of their crime, the word bloodlust is written in the victim's own blood. They're like a ghost, attacking suddenly, then slipping away before the police can catch up to them. And what nickname did the internet give to this mysterious serial killer? Genocide Jack, man. Genocide Jack. The murderous fiend whose grisly attacks were famous all across the country. The ultimate murderous fiend creating a reputation of the abnormal, downright cruel killings. Then this is some copycat trying to imitate Genocide Jack's style? But why would anyone do that? Perhaps it's the work of the real Genocide Jack. The real? Wait, are you saying Genocide Jack isn't here in school? There's no way. But going so far as to write bloodlust at the scene, I'm surprised at their stupidity. I can't imagine the worst situation than dealing with this stupid murderer. Huh? What is it now? Toko, Hina's pointing toward the entrance to the girls' locker room. Toko was the last to arrive and now she was just standing there. No, why? 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 What? She fainted. She fainted. That did not sound good. Toko. Hina rushed over to collapse Toko and started trying to shake her awake. Toko, are you okay? Come on, wake up. Oh, that's right. I just remembered what she said about how she faints anytime she sees blood.
Oh.
So she is homophobic. I imagine she does not watch too many horror films then. This isn't a violation of the rules, right? I mean, technically, she passed out somewhere besides her room. No, I think it should be okay. The regulations prohibit sleeping, like on purpose. Ah, so since she didn't faint on purpose, it doesn't count. Gotcha. Toko, can you hear me? Hey, you gotta wake up! As if she'd heard her, Toko suddenly shot awake, as in she literally jumped up from where she was laying. It was such a strange reaction, I was a total loss for words. She leaped straight up into the air, changing her stance as she did. In no time flat, she was just standing up. Girl, put your tongue down, what the fuck? Ignoring the physical quotations she had to go through, her emotions were totally haphazard. Huh? What? Sorry about that, I was just shocked, you know? It happens, right? Was I the only one? Toko, are you okay? I'm fine, I'm fine. Whoa, is that a dead body? Hey, are you dead? She must have hit her head real hard, man. She fainted. The world has a front and back, top, hitting, and bottom. See the truth in whoever lies. This is quite concerning. I mean, she sounds completely different. No, everything's fine. At least the center's all gone. That's a good thing, right? It's clear to me that everything is not fine. Your eyes are strangely vacant. It might be best if we take her to her room, man, for the time being. I don't mind taking her, but can someone help me? If you need help, I don't mind. Taka, can you help me? Huh? She totally ignored me. Very well. You take care of the girl and the rest of us can begin an investigation right away. Can I assume nobody has a problem leaving Sakura and Mondo on guard duty again? Hold on a second. Rushing to an investigation. The mastermind isn't behind that. After what happened last time, surely you realize that. There is no question that Chirio was murdered by someone among us. Isn't that right, Monokuma? Right as rain! But don't take it as a bad thing, it's just a fact of life, because that's how graduation works. Then, it's happened again? Is that what you're saying? That another one of us killed a fellow classmate? What does that freak you out? You guys got no balls, you know that? Is there nothing down there at all? Well, I'll let you pay to mine if you want. Actually, I don't have any either. I'm sorry. Stop monologuing. Give us what you came here to give us. You did bring it, right? I sure did, chum.
It's the Monokuma file.
Allow me to present the next Monokuma file. I know how much you must be looking forward to it. I know. So please do your very tippy-top best on this investigation. Did we really get another investigation? God damn. Examining the corpse of one of our friends, having to suspect all of our other friends. I hate this. I can't take it anymore. I hate it too. I've had enough. I'm getting out of here. Where do you plan on going, man? There's nowhere to run. Just accept it already. After all, blood is just a liquid. A dead body is simply an object. Oh, you are very enthusiastic about all this, are you not? How can I not be? If we don't unmask the culprit, we all die. That's true, but to jump into it so soon... What, do you want to die? Fine, then go off and die somewhere right now. Go ahead, you're a waste of space. A dead body is an object. Chiro wasn't an object. Show a little respect or I'll beat some into you. Everyone stop bickering. Listen, there's some truth in what Byakuya said. Kyoko, we don't solve the mystery and find the killer, our own lives are forfeit. And if Byakuya is right, then Genocide Jack is somehow the one who killed Cheerio.
That's right.
Then, unless we do something, more victims will start piling up. Forget more victims. We messed this up. We're all dead meat. Hold on. If that's your worry, you don't gotta worry any longer. In any one killing game, the guilty party may only kill a maximum of 2 people. What? I don't remember any rule like that. I just came up with it. I mean, if one person went around and killed everyone, your lovely student life would be all over, right? The new rule has been added to the regulation menu. In that case, why not limit to just one person, man? Well, in good mystery, you don't want to miss out on at least the potential of the serial angle, right? Just one would totally murder the possibility. Farewell for now. I'll catch you guys at the next class trial. I can't say I understand his thinking, but if we can kill up to 2 people, then one more person's life could be in danger. Which is definitely not good. We need to uncover the culprit before something else happens. You need to shut the fuck up! Well, for now, Taco and me are gonna drop Toko off at her room. Nice, I'm gonna get dropped off. we have no time to stand around here. We must begin our investigation. Toss to it. And if we do not solve the mystery who killed Cheerio, then we will quickly follow her into her afterlife. That's true. I hate this, but if we wanted to survive, me and everyone else, we have to do it. We don't have any other choice. Let's do it, baby. First of all, I better check the Monokuma file to see exactly what's going on. The victim was Cheerio Fujiyaski. The time of death was estimated around 2 a.m. What's he doing here at 2 a.m., bro? The body was discovered in the girl's locker room on the 2nd floor of their school. Cause of death was a blow to the head with a blunt object. She was killed instantly. That's all it says. Well, it's not like there are any point of complaining about it. Bro, look at that dumbbell, bro. He definitely used a dumbbell to fucking whack her. No matter what, I gotta do what I gotta do. Hold on. If you guys used to watch Rugrats, a baby's gotta do what a baby's gotta do. Hey, Makoto, you have a second? Huh? Did you need something from me? Of course.
Naturally.
Life without purpose is quite dull, you know? So... Okay, what do you need? I'm going to let you cooperate with me during my investigation. Huh? I'm purchasing your talent. The same talent which allowed you to solve the Sayaka's case. Solve? No, I just... You seem to have a limited use, which is why I've chosen you. You have the honor of contributing to my investigation. Okay, so you're inviting me to come with you. You're doing it in the most arrogant way possible, though. Now then,
Let's go.
shall we get started? But we need to get moving. There's no time in standing around. I don't really know what just happened, but it looks like I'll be working with Byaka on this one. Look at this. Look at this dumbbell, bro. There's a dumbbell on the floor and there's a blood stain. The blood stain on the fucking dumbbell, bro. The Monokuma found a blow to the head with a blunt object is what killed her. Does that mean the dumbbell was actually a murder weapon? I don't imagine it could have been anything else. It's kind of a heavy thing to lift up for somebody to hit him hard enough on the head with it. Suspicious. Damn, man. I liked her too. I could feel the life drain out of my own body. It's a dead body. Chihirio's dead body. But the more I look, the more strange it all seems. This must have been Genocide Jack's handiwork. Well, but we're still not sure how he did it. Is that what you want to say? I wonder about that. What is that? The poster got some blood on it. It must have been happened during the murder. She took her time examining Chervin's corpse. She poked, prodded, and going over it each inch of his body. Excuse me. Whew. It would have to be someone strong enough to pick up the weight and hit her with enough force. Yeah, that's what I just said. Like, well, don't tell me it was Sakura, man. Don't tell me it was Sakura. You're a very strange woman, you know, being able to touch a body without absolutely no trouble. She seems to be concentrated pretty hard. It's like she can't even hear us. I hope it's not you. I use this locker room all the time. Now it's become the site of Cheerio's death, man. But why was she killed in the locker room? Oh, sorry, that was me. But why was she killed in the locker room? Actually, if you think about it, she could have been killed somewhere else then carried here. She was very light, that is true. It wouldn't be hard for someone to carry her, but still. I still think she came here on her own by choice. What makes you say that? She's been talking about lately how she wanted to get stronger, man. Eat her vitamins, eat some cereal, and oatmeal in the morning. So you're saying she came here to exercise? But according to the Monokuma file, apparently she was killed around 2 in the morning. Was she really been exercising that late? Hito or myself are usually in the locker room during the time of day, so she was probably avoiding it then. Avoiding it? Although, we invited her to join us more than once, so she never showed up. So I can only assume she was trying to avoid us. And instead, she came in and exercised in the middle of the night. Perhaps it was difficult to imagine she would have come here alone. She did what she wanted to do, and that is exercise. But she specifically mentioned that she couldn't do it by herself. She needed support from others. So you're saying she could have came here in the middle of the night and trained a secret? But that's she came here not by herself. It's possible, I think. Okay. Someone was helping her. Dude had a real complex about being weak. You heard Cheerio talk about it, right? All I need to is to get stronger. Yeah, I do remember she said that more than once. She did, which I guess explains the trip down here. But did she really get any stronger that badly? You already mentioned it, but she was a girl after all. Most girls aren't that strong. I don't know, man. I haven't really thought about that stuff. The cause of Cheerio's death's complex. I can't help wondering what it might be. Now I believe it's about time for us to move on. Already? New clues won't magically appear by standing around here. We need to check every aspect of this case. That's true, but if you're satisfied, let's hurry up and proceed. He's so pushy. I got caught up with the wrong person this time. Wait, repeat that she was a girl? What? Huh? This place is related to the investigation. Figure it out yourself. It's no fun if you don't, right? Alright. If you insist, I guess. The fuck is this Gatling girl? Maybe this gun was used to... No, impossible. If that were true, Cherry would be riddled with holes. There are a bunch of different pool-related items on the shelf which had nothing to do with the case. If I remember right, this card reader is meant to work with our handbooks, right? Do you have an issue with it? If so, you should take it up to Monokuma. He said that, then quickly, sharply clapped his hands together.
Did you call for me?
Has he been domesticated?
That's right.
She seems that Mokoto has a question for you. But Motorcycle Dude says she was a girl, not is a girl. I mean, she's dead, Sonic. Oh, yeah, he calls everyone dude. I don't know. It seems that Motokona has a question for you. Sure, what's
You
up?
need something?
Well, it's about this card reader. Yes, the card readers have all been designed to interface with each of your e-handbooks. You can only enter the locker room corresponding to the gender listed in the individual handbook. And it's impossible for two people in a row to go through while the door is unlocked, correct? If there was some sort of erotic terrorist on the prowl, the stealing amount of Gatlinga would initiate a Swiss cheese slaughter. And the school regulations prohibit anyone from lending someone else their handbook, right? Correctly correct. So then, that means only girls can go in a girl's locker room and only boys can go in a boy's locker room. In other words, Shira's body being found in a girl's locker room means, hey Makoto, I can see right through you. See right through me? That line is a translation issue a bit. Allow me to tell you what you're thinking. Since Cheerio was found in a girl's locker room, the killer must have been able to get in there. As such, a killer must have been one of the girls. Did I get it right? Good lord, you're simple.
Ignorant.
But am I wrong? The fuck? You should pay closer attention to the regulations. The answer has been in front of you the entire time. Loaning an e-handbook to another student is strictly prohibited. Only the act of loaning a handbook is prohibited. Borrowing someone else is perfectly fine. Ha! I would expect nothing less for the proto son of the noble Tagabi family, so you made us to sniff out the loophole in these regulations. Knowing you, I would bet you created it on purpose, didn't you, to add a little excitement to things. You treated me like a puny little appetizer instead of the main course that I am. Now then, since the dead actually can't talk, they're not people anymore, they're things. Get it? Got it? Good. Wait, hold on, you're saying that's a loophole, but in order to borrow something from someone, then that means someone would have loaned it. So so sleepy. Just listening to you makes me want to pass out, but more like Byakuya and get your poop together. Or else I'll charge you with criminal negligence. No more questions. Figure out the rest of your damn self. Well, I know you're unfortunate lacking in mental faculties, but I'll fill you myself. Alright, fill me in, please. Fill me in. Phil, let's head to the main hall. The main hall? That'll help you understand what's going on. Card reader has been added to the truth bulletin section. Okay. We came to the main hall. So, what are we looking at here? Does that mean I have to figure out myself? Okay. The hunk of metal blocking the entrance seems like it's some kind of machine. So chilling. Fucking Gatling gun cameras, bro. The fuck is this? There's a mailbox here. Could there be something inside? It's an e-handbook. No, wait, there's 3 of them, but what are they doing here? So you finally found them. Huh? Did you know these were here, Byakuya? I happened to find them by chance myself the other day. And it seems there's a system in place where the handbooks of dead students get delivered to this mailbox. So then, these 3 handbooks belong to Junko, Leon, and Sayaka. You can go ahead and confirm it yourself. I immediately turned on one of the handbooks, and when I did, it is indeed. Now do you understand? This is the key to the loophole that I revealed earlier. Yeah, I feel like I'm starting to get it. You should pay closer attention to the regulations. The answer has been in front of you the whole time. Loaning an e-handbook to another student is strictly prohibited. Only the act of loaning a handbook is prohibited. Borrowing someone else is perfectly fine. I see, yeah, now I understand. So someone must have grabbed the fucking thing from here and went in there. Hold on a second. What's wrong? Oh shit. I fucking skipped it. Is there a way to... I kind of want to see what he said. Whatever. It won't turn on. Yes, bro. Pooh. Yes. Absolutely. Fuck her. But rest in peace, though. Is it broken? Whose is it? The other handbook showed Junko's name when I started it up. Then the one who won't turn on must be Leon's, right? Oh, Leon's handbook is broken? It would make sense, yes. After all, he did get pummeled with dozens and dozens of baseballs. Pummeled with baseballs? Oh, yeah. The memory of it came flooding back. That cruel punishment which led to Leon's death. The execution that mastermind... Oh, my God. This was brutal, bro. A cruel, heartless death. You're right. It wouldn't be surprising for the handbook to break during that kind of assault. Hey, hey! Hey, 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 hey! Hey! What? That handbook is essential to student life here. Crucial, integral, instrumental, a super big deal. There's no way it would break that easy. But it did. If I say it wouldn't break, it wouldn't freaking break. It can withstand up to tons of pressure and it's waterproof up to 100 meters, okay? I don't care how many baseballs you hit with it. It wouldn't do crap. Oh, but even my amazing handbook does have one single weak point. It does? But it's a secret. I wouldn't want you to break it anymore. Oh, then Leon must have been broken somehow without realizing our weakness, right? Hard to say. You know what I think? I think his handbook isn't actually broken. But you might ask, how could that be? Leaving the question hanging in the air, Monokuma disappeared. What just happened? Monokuma said it's not broken, but it's undeniable fact that it's not turning on. Well, I don't see any connection to the case, so it doesn't matter for now. You think so? Either way, something about it still bothers me. That's crazy I'm working with this motherfucker. I clearly said I didn't like him either. Okay then, this should be enough to get things rolling. Let's begin our investigation in earnest and track down the true culprit. Yeah, we need to find out who killed Cheerio. To be exact, not quite. Huh? Not quite. Okay. Alright. Okay. Hold on. There's still more here waiting to be checked. Okay. Certainly I want to reveal Chirio's killer, but more precisely, I want to discover the true identity of the Genocide Jack. Then you truly believe Genocide Jack is the one that killed Cheerio? Absolutely. I have no doubt that Genocide Jack is the culprit in this case. That murderous fiend is Genocide Jack, right? There's nobody else who could do it. A murderous fiend who kills again and again using the bizarre and brutal method. They're like a ghost, attacking suddenly then slipping away before the police can catch up to them. And what nickname does the internet give to this mysterious serial killer? Genocide Jack. They say he's killed thousands of people, but that's gotta be an urban legend. Still, could one of us really be a demented and psychotic killer like that? You're not wrong to wonder. But words mean a little right now, so... I have something that'll prove it, and I can show you. Okay. Alright, so we've seen this already. Something that can prove it, and he says he's gonna show me. I still blame one of them because they locked in here and was like a week. I'm sure they weren't thinking straight and they were probably starting to go crazy. Yeah, that's true. I'd last like 2 days. Like honestly. I'll probably get killed. The rule says loaning an e-handbook to another student is strictly prohibited. Only lending it against the rules. no problem with borrowing one. On the other thing, one other thing that bothers me is the fact that Leon's hammer won't turn on. Well, Okuma said Leon's hammer isn't broken, but it won't turn on. That much is certain. Is it really unrelated to the case? Either way, something about it still bothers me. Still more waiting to be checked. What the fuck did I have to check? Okay, let's talk to you real quick. Okay, we've seen that already. Yep. Genocide Jack.
Don't make me repeat myself.
Oh. Ooh, hello. Okay. Is there really proof? There's somewhere I'd like to take you. This will provide all the evidence you need. Evidence that Genocide Jack is the one that killed Cheerio. Evidence? Does something like that really... Ah! Hey, you two! Big trouble, need your help. We're busy, leave us alone.
Time to play with you.
But it's an emergency! Emergency! Come on, please, you gotta help me! This is a serious emergency, please, please, you gotta help me. Just calm down, okay, Hina? But it's an emergency! An emergency? What happened? Something's wrong with Toko, she's acting super strange. Well, I mean, she was acting pretty strange earlier, right? What should we do, Byakuya?
Very strange.
Since it's Toko, I must admit, I'm intrigued. I suppose we could take a second to see what's going on with her. Are you sure?
Don't make me repeat myself.
Okay. I didn't expect that. I thought for sure he'd just say no and there'd be the end for it. Let me find out. He has a thing for Toko too. Okay, come on, hurry. Wait for us, Hina. Looks like she headed to the dorms, to Toko's room, most likely. You're right. You guys are too slow. I think you're just too fast. That's what it is. So what's this emergency? Well, after what happened in the girls' locker room, we left Toko in her room so she could lay down. After a while, we came back to check on her, you know, and see how she was doing. But when we did, it was weird. She refused to come out. She kept saying all this weird stuff. We should try talking to her ourselves. Yeah, good idea. Uh-oh. Toko! Toko! Hello? Anybody home? Open the door! I want to talk to you! What is your problem? Holy crap! An aura of negativity flowed out from beyond the door, forcing a gasp out of me.
What?
Oh, nothing. It's just that Hina was really worried about you, holding yourself up in your room.
Leave me alone.
Yeah, sure thing. But could you open up just for a second?
Won't allow it.
Okay.
I won't let Genocide Jack have control.
And just like that, she slammed the door in my face. What was that? She's been acting like that the whole time when I rang a little while ago. I'll drive out the killer. Drive out the murderous fiend. It doesn't make any sense, right? I was afraid to leave her in there and leave her in a room there alone, so I tried to bust the door down. But it felt like something was holding it shut on the other side. I couldn't even budge it. Toko was scared enough to even bar her door. Does she think the same thing as Byakuya? Does she think that the serial killer Genocide Jack is really the murder chick? Is that why Toko's so scared? Whatever it is, I'm really worried about her. Isn't there anyone who might be able to persuade her? Oh, my boy. Bring your ass over here. Hey, Byakuya, do you think you can ask her to come out of the room, I mean? Sure, whatever.
That's fine.
Huh? You gonna talk to her, Byakuya? Wow, I guess you can be nice when you want to. Byakuya stood in front of the door, not making a sound, and pressed the doorbell. After a few moments, You're all so annoying. Ah! Bakula!
Byakuya.
I'm sorry, I couldn't keep our promise. But don't worry, never again. I won't let Genocide Jack have control ever again. And with that, the door slams shut. Even Brachio couldn't pull it off. There's nothing else we can do. Let's get back to the investigation. Hold on! Hey, Brachio, what was Toko talking about just now? Something about a promise? Oh, I have no idea. Another one of her delusions, I'm sure. If I say I don't know, that means I don't know. Just let Hina take care of it. Oh yeah, okay. I'll stay here and keep an eye on her. Well then, let's get out of here. A promise, and I hurried to catch up. A promise, we say, huh? I tried to talk to him several times as we walked, but he didn't even look back, let alone say anything. He just kept on walking towards his destination. Finally, his feet brought him to a stop in front of a certain room. The library. Come on, let's go in. I wonder what promise. Is the evidence that proves it was Genocide Jack really in the library? Don't make me say it again. Alright. This letter, we've seen this letter before. There's no point in checking there. We need to find real clues. Hurry up and go inside. Oh, here? It all makes sense once you're inside. Okay. Whoa, there's so many books and files. There's so much dust too.
So in other words,
I would say there's enough value in this place to enjoy the dust. Huh? It's a desk lamp. Oh yeah, it's the same one that I saw Byakuya use in the library before. Do you have a problem with that lamp? It was here before, then I moved it over there. It's too dark over there, so I thought I'd put it in a good use. She absolutely is, Sonic. There's a wooden box. It's empty. Although judging by the smudges on the dust, it looks like there's something else inside. I wonder what it is. There was an extension cord plugged in there. It proved very useful while I was in the library. An extension cord, huh? This shelf is stiff. That's a stiff. Stuffed tight with files. Without really thinking about it, I picked one out at random. You have a sharp eye indeed to select that file. Huh? That's the report on the presidential assassination. The original is kept at the National Library. It won't be declassified for another 30 years. Are you sure you want to look at it now? There's no telling whose crosshairs you might wind up in for peeking at it. Without making a sound, I return to the file on the shelf. Yeah, fuck that, bro. The government could be watching. There's so many files stuffed up in the shelf. That's all these things. Those documents are dangerous. Dangerous? They detail all the people who control the world from beyond the scenes. Dangerous truth for a commander. You mean like the members of the Diet or something? You know, I mean the ones who rule power. The secret council controlling everything from the shadows. If you're ready to be disappeared forever, take a look. There are very, very interesting people in there. You're just kidding, right? Am I? I'll just let it go for now. You wanna? There are tons of thick files stuffed in the bookshelf. If you're thinking about looking through any of them, let me give you a little warning. Those things are filled with graphic, disturbing photos of all kinds of crime scenes. That's the kind of thing any normal person would ever want to look at. Be careful. Huh? What do you mean? All those files there are investigation reports related to different cold cases. Those are internal documents for police eyes only. They're not the kind of things you'd like to expect to leak. Oh? So are you finally beginning to understand that the true splendor of this library? The entire reason I was interested in this library was because of this room right here. It's home to classified government documents, police records, things no ordinary person would ever see. Isn't it magnificent? That's actually pretty interesting. This can't be real, right? That's your guy's problem. Anything that doesn't fit in your preconceived reality, you label it a lie. Well, it's not that. It's just like, I totally refuse to believe it, but I mean, there's just so much. How could anyone have to pull all this together? I suppose it goes to show you how much power Host Peak truly wields, or perhaps the mastermind may have wanted to provide us with enough entertainment to keep us from getting bored. It's no use. I can't keep up with all this. It's just too unreal. What's wrong? Still can't believe it? What about you? How can you believe it so easily? Things like that are usually impossible. What do you mean usually? Usual, normal, ordinary, simple, those things don't exist anywhere in the real world. If you don't understand what they actually represent, you don't understand the nature of anything. You don't pull your punches, do you? Besides, what you consider usual is based on your common sense, right? But what makes you think your own common sense applies to me at all? The documents gathered here are genuine. I have reviewed them multiple times, so there's no doubt. Have you now? Hold on a second. You're saying you've read all these documents more than once? Well, all these has to be top secret confidential stuff, right? So why? My family has a reading room just like this at our home. Ours is bigger, of course, and not as dusty. Alright, Poot. Huh? Members of the Togami family have access to any variety of government-related documents. That includes foreign powers as well as domestic. How is that possible? I already told you, there's a secret council that controls the world of the shadows. My family is a member of that council, and I have within the bloodline that will allow me to one day bend the world to my will. But to become such a ruler, I must know all levels of this world backwards and forwards. So whenever I have time, I like to review whatever documents and materials that interest me. Which is why I can proclaim without a doubt that the materials gathered here are the real thing. This is beyond believing or not believing. Byakuya has actually started to scare me more than the actual mastermind. And what always interests me the most were the cold case police investigation reports. Reading through those reports has always been a hobby of mine ever since I was little. It's excellent mental exercise. I've solved more than a few of those cases just by reviewing the reports. And among all those reports, one of my recent favorites is the Genocide Jack case. As he talked, Byakuya grabbed a specific file from the shelf. This is the complete case file. Every single report surrounding the Genocide Jack cases have been compiled in here. Because there are so many, allow me to quickly summarize the main points. To begin, there are two notable characteristics in every Genocide Jack murder. The first characteristic is that every crime scene, the word bloodlust is written to the victim's blood, in the victim's blood. And the second is that when the victims are murdered, their bodies are suspended in a certain way. Genocide Jack is among us. Chat, Genocide Jack is among us! Bloodlust is written in the blood, and the victim's body is suspended. It's exactly the same as what happened to Chirio. Save your surprise, the best part is yet to come. For the second characteristic, where the victims are suspended, the only ones who knew about the particular fact were members of the police and other higher-ups. By all accounts, nobody in the media ever found out. Huh? In other words, no one on the news, no one online, nobody knew about that aspect of each crime. Only key officials and the killer himself knew about this act of mounting the victim. Now, if you recall Chirio's corpse, her body was most certainly mounted in this fashion. So, how could the killer have known about suspending the victim? That's the key question, but in fact, the answer is quite simple. The culprit isn't a copycat killer, it's the real Genocide Jack. That's right, there's evidence that Genocide Jack has hidden himself among the rest of us. Then Genocide Jack really is such a brutal, fiendish killer, really is walking around among us. Things are really starting to get interesting, aren't they? I never imagined a killer with such a reputation would ever become part of our little game. Now, don't you think it would be good for you to take a look at what I've already seen? You might just manage to ferret out a clue or two. If you get down on your knees and beg, I might even show you myself. Alright, you little bitch. Calm down. Alright, so Genocide Jack is here, folks. Alright.
That's fine.
Could you let me see the Genocide Jack case? Well, you didn't beg, but I guess it's okay this time. Feel free to look in here, but you can't take it with you. Byakuya handed me the file and I flipped through it with tense, nervous fingers. Suddenly, my hand stopped. I had to reach the page where photos from the scene of each crime had been collected. Damn. The names of Genocide Jack's victims ran on for several pages. Ken Harada, 32. Tetsuhiro Honda, 17. Soji Gaku, 23. Kano Asai, 14. Takashi Yoshida, 30. Kamasuna Taro, Yakafe Fumi, Uchida Masue, Takashi Masune, Yudo Yajami. There was no need to end of it. I know I butchered one of those names, so at least two of them. One thing became perfectly clear as I read. All of the killer's countless victims were killed and suspended in exactly the same way. And at the scene of every murder, the word bloodless was left in the victim's own blood. Now take a look at the next page. You'll find another interesting tidbit. The next page. Profiling results. All of the crimes took place either on weekdays, at night, or during holidays, either day or night. The most common time for the killings to take place was on holidays in the afternoon. Based on these facts, we can suggest that the suspect may be a student. Evidence suggests that the suspect lingered at the scene, but when they did leave, they were in panic. Because an eyewitness has never come forward, it's unlikely there was an external reason for this. This confused behavior suggests that the suspect may potentially suffer from, oh my god, this dissociative identity disorder.
So in
Key
other
point
words,
is that the culprit may well have a split personality. A split personality, like the kind of thing you see on TV. So I'm part of another totally unbelievable story, but this one is more unbelievable than anything else tilted down. Or maybe it really isn't. I don't know. I feel like my mind has gone numb. Split personality. This is getting interesting.
let's go.
You should get going soon. Huh? Where are we going? Anyway, but here, we finished our business here, haven't we? Oh, wait! Byakuya! As usual, Byakuya turned left without another word and hurried out of the library to catch up. Well, this is where we part ways. I have some things I need to take care of for the class trial. Huh? Just all of a sudden like that? Come on. Enough of your ignoring misapprehensions. Did you really think we'd be together all this whole time? Take responsibility for yourself and do something useful. Move the investigation forward on your own. Well, goodbye. Just at that, he was gone. Just as quickly as he asked me to join him, he cut me off. In the end, I felt like I was just some plaything getting tossed around. At the same time, I uncovered some really important clues thanks to him. Genocide Jack. He's the one that killed Cheerio. And that murderous fiend is one of us. But who is it? I have to find out that no matter what it takes, and to do that, there's somewhere I have to go investigate one more time. I have to go back to the crime scene, the girls' locker room, and I should check the boys' locker room too. The others might come up with some info I might find useful while I'm at it. I need to find out everything I can. Alright, let's get it. Bro, this is fucking crazy. This is a fucking crazy ass fucking investigation right now. Holy hell. This is some serious shit. Yafumi! Ding 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 ding! Yafumi has discovered evidence revealing the identity of the culprit.
I see.
another stat increase for me. Evidence? What did you find? I cannot reveal that just yet. But I guarantee that what I found will still the killer's breath from his lungs. Are you sure about that? Oh yes, Miss Londonberg says she's witnessed something worthwhile too. Really? What did she see? She refused to tell me. It's like when a girl bullies the boy she likes, right? Okay, so where's Celeste now? The warehouse by the dorm. She was there, but at the same time not there. Okay. What's it gonna be? Alright. Can I take the boys' locker room real quick? What's up, Poop? Genocide Jack is no fucking joke, huh? Oh, hello. Tornado. It's a popular boy band called Tornado. Somehow doesn't quite seem to fit in the boys' locker room. Interesting. Hello. There's a strange... Someone shit on the carpet? There's a strange stain on the carpet. What is it? Yeah. Genocide Jack is no fucking joke, bro. And apparently he has a split personality as well, so... That kind of rings a few bells. Could have sworn. Hello? Maybe there's some kind of clue in his locker? That's not. Can I not look here? So did the file give you any hints or ring anything for you? I mean, they all showed like how all the victims had the same, like, they all died the same way. And he was going on saying it was a student because it happens on holidays in the afternoon or night. He went on saying he has that personality disorder. And I think, like, if we go back to the, because I forget the names, so I have to keep going here. Remember a situation where she was in the fucking the dining, and she wanted tea, right? And Yufumi was like talking back, like, yo, what do you mean? And she started going a little crazy. And then Yufumi said something quite interesting. I remember he said, it's like she was a totally different person. So I'm gonna leave it at that. So it could be her. Fucking Toko, right? Toko has been kind of crazy lately. I feel like she knows. I feel like maybe she's the one. Maybe playing the victim. I don't know. Things are very interesting. I really don't know so far. Very interesting indeed. What weapon did he use? Like as a signature weapon, or like the weapon for this case right now? Because as far as I know, it's a dumbbell that's there. Hey Kyoko, have you made any progress on the investigation?
Indeed.
Generally speaking, but I have to get going. I have something unrelated to take care of. Something besides the investigation. What is it? Yeah, Pooh. Oh, Jack uses scissors. Okay. I didn't know that. I must have forgotten. Nothing you need to worry about. Just concentrate on the murder. But before I go, let me give you one piece of advice. You should examine Cheryl's body one more time thoroughly. Also, her handbook is missing. You might want to determine where its whereabouts. Oh, yeah, you're right. There were scissors. They'll fucking... Everyone was stabbed and shit. That's it. I'll be praying for your success. With that, he also turned and left the girls' locker room. Okay, let's take another look then. I'm so fucking pissed. Look how innocent she looks, guys. Look at this. How could anyone kill such a thing? Look how innocent she is! And she's dead! Nah, let's talk to you real quick before we check the body. Dude had a real complex about being weak. Oh yeah, we've seen this before. Cheerios' presence here was especially weak, her body and soul. To target such a helpless being is unforgivable, brother. What a wretch beast to do such a thing. I cannot forgive this. Alright, let's investigate this. Kyoko said I should examine the body one more time. I know she said thoroughly, but I do not have my limits. Well, better give it a shot. Let's see. Cheerios' hands are bound with what looks like some kind of rope. The rope was used to prop her up like some kind of crucifix position. Huh? This rope has a plug. Wait, so then this isn't a rope at all. But the more I think about it, the more that's not the only thing that concerns me. Cheerios' fatal injury was a blow to the head, which means someone struck her in the head in order to kill her. That's right. There's an issue of her being suspended in the fatal blow. At first, I didn't see any reason to think too much about it for either of them. But seeing them again after looking through the Genocide Jack file, something's not quite right. What does this all mean? Huh. Well, the one thing most likely to tie all of these mysteries together is the true nature of the rope that was used in the suspended Cheerio, and to figure that out, there's a certain place I need to revisit and look over again. Plus, it might help to look at Genocide Jack case file one more time. Oh yeah, okay. I'll let you know. I'll let you guys know if I need help. Let's reread this again. That's interesting. Custom made scissors. And I stuck them through the wall. I feel like we have another situation where like this poster should be in the boys' room and the poster in the boys' locker room should be in the fucking girls' room. Yeah, we read that already. Oh, there's still more I gotta check. And then the murder weapon. The big blood stain on the floor. I'm looking for the videos for the blow. I'm gonna have to murder the murder weapon. Absolutely right, my man.
Damn. No forgiveness.
The big breasted women's swimsuit is pretty noticeable too. The girls' locker room doesn't seem like the kind of thing, a place you'd find something like this. That's what I was just saying. Oh, but wait, that reminds me. The poster in the other locker room is... That's right. There's definitely something strange about this. In the boys' locker room, there's a poster of a popular boy band. In the girls' locker room, there's a poster of a big-breasted swimsuit model. Could the posters have been switched? But if they were, why? What reason would anyone have? Maybe I should talk to someone who knows a little more about the locker rooms. Gotta talk to the best girl. Alright, let's get out of here. Let's see if we can find it real quick. Alright, guess we have to go ourselves. Oh wait.
I feel as if
That's it. I'm
Yeah.
sure of it.
You sure about that? Yeah, we read this already.
Well, it,
Okay. Alright, let's go back to the boys. In the boys' locker room, a popular boy band in the boys' locker room. Oh, see, he said that kind of wrong. Could the poster have been a switch? But if they were, why? What reason would anyone have? He said boy twice. Alright. Girls records, boys records. We checked over here already. Wait, did we check over here? Hello? Oh, yeah, we checked that already. I think we checked everything here, no? Check the stain down here. Alright. Yeah, doesn't really bother me. Interesting. And we can't go in the pool, right? Okay. We checked everything in here. I think we should be really good. I think we should be good. Let's have you check stuff in here. Let's check this real quick. Alright, set a real gun, yeah. Alright, alright. Okay, okay. Still one thing left for me to discover. But what is it? Oh wait. Hello.
of course.
Okay, this is new dialogue. Okay, let me ask you something. Do you think the poster in the boys and the girls' locker rooms could have been switched? Sorry. I can't really say. I never really paid any attention to the posters. I see. But there is something that's been bothering me about the locker room. You see, I like to drink a little protein coffee every... Oh, sorry. Sorry, guys. I apologize. You see, I like to drink a little protein coffee every time I finish exercising. We have a protein coffee. In the warehouse, it's not the highest quality, but I don't have a lot of other options. I mix protein powder with coffee and down a glass of it after exercising. Anyway, the other day I spilled some on the carpet in the girls' locker room and it left a stain. The girls' locker room? But this is the girls' locker room and the stain was in the boys'. What is going on? A stain? But I don't see any stain on the carpet now. Exactly, I noticed it earlier! The stain has disappeared! Brother. I can only assume someone came along and cleaned it up. But still, it isn't unusually clean, as if there was never a stain here to begin with. Disappearing stain has been added to the truth bullet section of your handbook. Someone want to explain to me why the fuck is this the boys' locker room? Bro. It's coffee. I can't stand this main character, bro. It's coffee. Alright, let's get out of here. Yo, you telling me, Pooh? He was frustrating me right now. Good. Alright, let's talk to you real quick. Oh, Hina, how's Toko doing? Same as before, she won't come out. She's just on mumbling something about Genocide Jack. I just left her here there. You left her? My head was all swimmy and I was getting pretty hungry. But don't worry. I'm gonna head back as soon as I'm done eating. Toko's not exactly pleasant, but I'm still worried about her. Speaking of which, what are you eating? A donut, of course! Of course. There's two things I'm sure God created out of space and donuts. Really? I bet Cherry would have liked to eat more donuts, but maybe there was one. That was one of her bigger regrets. I should have tried to spend more time with her. I don't think of it. Who did you spend time with?
Well...
Yeah, she was a little bit strange. She didn't really hang out with the other girls much. It was like she was trying to keep her distance from us. Actually, Sakura said something earlier. Well, similar. She said that even though you and her invited Cheerio to exercise with you, she always refused. Yep, it's true. It wasn't just us either. It was like she stayed away from all the girls. Was she just shy? I don't know. She talked to the boys all the time. Isn't it kind of weird to be shy around with your own sex, but totally fine with the opposite sex? Oh wait, maybe. Maybe she was used to guys spoiling her, and the law says you can't judge a book by its cover, right? You think so? I never really saw her as that kind of girl before. Okay. I mean, hey, the donuts make sense. I mean, those boobs can... all the... Poop. Yes, that's true. Hey man, I know I have friends like that too that just talk to boys all the time. I low-key want to talk to you about the locker room. Yeah, we've seen this before. Yeah. Alright, let's get out of here. Let's talk to the fucking... Where is she? Okay. Yeah. That's just the way some people are, you know, there's nothing wrong with it, but... So what are you doing here? This warehouse is amazing. It has absolutely everything one might need to live a full life. From food to clothes to towels, there's an endless supply to choose from. I see that, but have you found anything related to the case? I knew you were going to ask me that. I thought talking about the warehouse itself might misdirect you, but I see what's pointless. Then, did you find something? Very well, I will tell you, and only you. Last night, I saw her here. Cheerio was in the warehouse. What? Really? This was right before nighttime.
What are you doing out this late?
Oh, I was just...
Are you planning to go exercise, perhaps?
What? How did you know?
Because I can see a blue track jacket sticking out of that duffel bag you're carrying.
Oh, you're right. Thanks. Well, I'd better get going. I'm kind of in a hurry.
She stuffed the jacket in her bag in a hurry. It was almost like she was trying to hide it. And just like that, she was gone. I assumed she was merely stocking up to go exercise in the morning, but it would appear she ignored the nighttime rule and headed directly to the girls' locker room. If she hadn't broken our rule, none of this ever would have happened. To get what you deserve, I suppose. So apparently, she went to the girls' locker room late at night in order to exercise without anyone knowing. But the strange thing is, there was no trace of the track jacket or duffel bag Celeste said she saw Cheerio carrying, which would mean the killer would have gotten rid of it somehow. This is very interesting.
Actually, indeed.
Okay. Alright. I'm trying to keep an open eye and stuff like this because last trial was staring right in my face. I'm pretty sure this trial is the fucking killer is staring right in my face too. And I'm being stupid right now. Okay, so the duffel bag is... Okay. And then we had to go back to the library, right? I believe. Let's talk to homeboy real quick. Let's see what his take is on this. Kind of want to see what he says. Is he behind me? Huh. Oh, is that down? Huh. Okay. Maybe we should have confessed our embarrassing secrets after all. Damn it! I'm sorry, Tyrio. It was all because of I wasn't strong enough. No. Damn. He's a funny guy. Alright, the library's here, right? Oh no, he's upstairs. He's upstairs. Alright. Alright. I wonder what that nurse office like thing is all about. Someone gets sick, I guess. Okay. Just want to double check everything in here. The report on a presidential assassin. We said that already. Oh no! I thought I got this one. There we go. The extension cord. Isn't that what the dude the killer used to fucking hang up Cheerio? The extension cord was in there before. An extension, not that specific extension cord, maybe, but like in an extension cord. Huh? It's gone. Did someone take it out of the archive? But the only one who could have do something like that. I can't have everyone else but Byakuya. He took the fucking genocide case file. He told me not to take it, but he fucking took it himself. What a little asshole. There's a camera in here too. What a little shit. Pooh, you're making me nervous. Huh? The lamp won't turn on. Oh, I see. It's not plugged in. The lens cord isn't long enough to reach that outlet from here. But last time I saw it, it was definitely on it. And it was definitely right there. Oh, that's right. Byakuya was using an extension cord. But there's no extension cord here now. I wonder if... Yo, don't tell me, bro. Oh my god. It could be him. Byakuya could be the one.
I'm getting tired of waiting. Shall we just plunge right in? It's the moment you've all been waiting for. The class trial. You remember where to meet, right? Please go through the red door on the first floor of the school. See
All right.
you soon.
Let's get it. Begin the class trial, or it's about to begin. Class trial hype chat. Class trial hype. So is everyone ready to what? Am I blind? Or are we missing someone? Yeah, Toko's not here. And Toko is... You really don't remember? Kidding, I'm just kidding. How could I forget that little nut job? She's a crucial part of the class trial this time. Okie dokie, I'll go ahead and drag her out here kicking and screaming. Just for a moment, please. And just like that, he's... Like he said a few minutes later, he repeated dragging Toko behind him. I told him I didn't want to, but he forced me. I can't believe you would drag a girl around. Terrible, you're terrible. Whew. So now everyone's here, right? Okay then, hustle onto the elevator. Let's get this thing on the road. I'll see you guys down there. So, shall we get going? It's time to find out who killed Chirio. Chirio Fujitsuki. She was gentle, she was so calm and meek, nobody had any problems with her. Someone made the choice to kill a girl like that. And the murder is one of us. Someone standing here right now. Alright. Fucking Toko, man. What's got her so worked up? There is something odd about Toko's behavior. I do not think mere shock is enough to explain it. I gave you plenty to work with. Show us how far your logic can take you. I guess I wasn't much help at all with this one. Oh no!
It's true.
Shaky legs. As soon as the room was on, the elevator began to descend. Damn it! I wanted to talk to everybody before I went through, and I fucking pressed the elevator by accident. I'm so mad. Okay. Alright, whatever. Let's get it, guys. The steel box sank with heavy clunking sounds deeper and deeper into the ground. As we went deeper, the uneasiness in my heart grew bigger and bigger. The elevator was unaffected, however, and continued to descend without hesitation until finally, ding ding dong, ding 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 ding. Taka's right for the door, front and center. Yep. Oh, what do you think? I redecorated it. Isn't it so fresh? Isn't it so exciting? Don't waste our time with stupid questions. Let's get this over with. Good, you're raring to go. Gotta say, I don't hate it. Not at all. Okay then, let's get this show on the road.
Grills, chill,
Everyone, please find your assigned seats. So, the curtain open once again. A deadly judgment, a deadly deception, a deadly betrayal, a deadly riddle, a deadly defense, a deadly faith, a deadly class trial. All right. Let's reread this, boys. Although Chihiro wanted to get stronger, she declined several invitations from Sakura and Aoi. May have used the locker room last night to avoid them, despite set up some skills before you start. Alright, I got you. Despite this, Chihiro has stated that she desired help with her efforts. She may have been meeting someone in a locker room the night she was murdered. The dumbbell found on the floor in the girl's locker room had a significant amount of blood on her. Chihiro had been told anyone willing to listen that she wanted to get stronger. Some assumed that due to her inferiority complex about being weak, she admired her strength more than anything else. To unlock a locker room, you need the Swipe Your e-handbook over the card reading, and you need a male student's handbook for the boys' locker room and a female student's for the girls. It is not possible for two people to enter at the same time. Additionally, lending someone your handbook is a violation of the school regulation. Alright, the e-handbook. Suspected genocide jackets include Ken, Hiranda, those are the names. They were killed in the same way. I cannot pronounce their names. They were killed in the same way and mounted to a nearby wall. The word bloodlust was found on the scene of the crime, written in blood. Profiling indicates the killing is likely a student suffering from a split personality. Chihiro seems to have essentially kept her distance from the other girls at the school, even from the beginning. Meanwhile, it had been noticed that she got along remarkably well with her male classmates. The carpet in the boys' locker room was found with the blackest stain on it. The blood was found on the poster in the girls' locker room. The poster featured big-breasted supermodel popular among young boys. Meanwhile, the poster in the boys' locker room was found for a boy band with teenage girls. Chihiro's handbook was not found on the course and was apparently gone missing. Status of the dead body. Chihiro's had been suspended and her hands had been bound with some kind of rope. Her fatal injury was blow to the head. Sakura mentioned that she was responsible for a coffee stain on the girls' locker room floor. However, the stain had been since... That pisses me off right there. Byakuya was known to use this lamp often. However, the extension cord had gone missing at some point, and the lamp's cord couldn't quite reach the outlet. On the night of the murder, right before nighttime, Chihiro was spotted leaving the warehouse and seems she was stuffing some blue exercise clothes in a duffel bag. Presumably, she was the one to exercise, but the clothes were not found at the crime scene. Celeste had not told anyone other than Makoto about this encounter. That's gonna be important, I feel like. Lost in thought. I have 3. It allows you to reload 2 bullets at once, effective during the bullet time. Battle costs 4. Increase the damage to your opponent when a statement is destroyed. Effective during the bullet time. And this one. Increase the time limit for each phase affecting learn. I'll get this one. This one should be good. I could do all 3, right? Or is it? Let's see. Okay. Nice. Wait, do I have 3? Or do I have 2? Oh, I have 2. Oh. Could have sworn I had 3. I'm fucking losing my mind. Oh, no, I have 3. I knew that. Alright, let's get it.
Let's begin with a basic explanation of the class trial. So, your votes will determine the results. If you can figure out who done it, then only they will receive punishment. But If you pick the wrong one, then I'll punish everyone besides the blackened, and the one that deceived everyone else will graduate. Okay, then. So, first off, let's talk about the murder weapon!
First, we have to make clear what was used to deliver the final blow. The fatal blow. It has to be the dumbbell. Yeah.
Chihiro's fatal injury.
Brother!
It appears it was a head
Yep.
wound.
According to the Monokuma file, the killer used a blunt instrument. But what kind of blunt instrument could it have been?
I bet it was an iron pipe.
I missed! Fuck!
Interesting. That certainly would make for a powerful weapon.
Or Chihiro.
Chihiro's, it appears it was.
According to the Monokuma file, what kind of blunt?
I bet it was an iron pipe.
I suck at this. Let's try that again! Because I am ass right now.
Chihiro's, it appears it was.
According to the Monokuma file, the killer. What kind of blunt instrument?
I bet it was an iron pipe.
Death shot time. Oh yeah, what button was it to get them to fucking slow it down? I forget.
Can we agree that the object
You remember?
that dealt the fatal
I
blow
know
was the
circles to
dumbbell
fast forward.
found at the scene of the crime? It was covered in blood, and there was nothing else at the scene that could have caused that kind of injury.
And the wound on the victim's head is consistent
Alright,
with
I
the
got you.
shape of the dumbbell. As far as I'm concerned, there's no mistake and no room for doubt on this one.
You looked at her head wound?
Yes! That's so
Look at his face. Look at look at his face, bro.
If you don't mind, I will proceed from here. Let's move on to discussion of the culprit. Although, I believe the criminal behind this heinous act is already quite clear.
What? For real?
Chihiro's killer is the fiendish serial killer, Genocide Jack.
Gopher face. Genocide Jack, baby. A new element has been added to the non-stop debates. Would like to hear more? Yes. So this debate, lines of white noise will pale to disrupt your reactions. Your truthfulness will disappear if they hit these lines, so think of them as obstacles in your debate. But there's no way to keep this white noise from getting in your way. Press the X button to attach the silencer, which can cause a shoot down the white noise. However, if you shoot an actual remark with the silencer instead of the white noise, the timer will decrease. So take carefully when you... Okay. Oh, but if your action difficulty is incidental with white noise, won't appear at all. I think mine's at normal, in which case you can forget about the silencer and just focus on the shooter in front of you. Well then, good luck. Have fun.
The culprit is Genocide Jack. I'm sure. Case closed.
Oh, okay.
As far as I'm concerned.
But that's impossible.
Why? What makes it impossible?
Well, I mean, come on. There's just no proof for it.
Hey, so, speaking of Genocide Jack, I don't know who that is!
The culprit is Genocide Jack. I'm sure. Case closed, as far as I'm concerned.
But that's impossible.
Why? What makes it impossible?
Well, I mean, come on. There's just no proof for it.
No, that's wrong. I might know one reason.
Tell
to be
them!
involved.
Tell them!
I found this file while I was looking around the archive in the library. I guess it's some kind of confidential file the police put together about the Genocide Jack case.
What? That's kind of weird as shit, isn't it? What was something like that doing in the library?
The why of it is probably more trouble than it's worth. So let's forget about that for now. More importantly, it outlines all the specifics of every Genocide Jack case in exceeding detail. According to the file, there appear to be 2 defining characteristics in every Genocide Jack case.
Bloody message,
First
and then the
is that
hanging.
a bloody message is
I think.
found written at the scene of every murder.
Oh, that's right.
No. It's actually bloodlust.
But more important is the other characteristic, and it's something that has never been made public.
Never made public? What the hell is it?
Why don't you tell them, Makoto?
Yeah, it says how the victims are positioned.
I got it! Apparently, in every Genocide Jack case, the killer suspends the body in a certain
Tell
way.
them!
Other than the killer, the only people who know about this are the higher-ups in the police department.
However, Chihiro was most definitely suspended in the same way. So, how did the culprit know about this when only high-level police officials were aware of it? There's only one logical answer I can think of. It's because the culprit in this case is the real Genocide Jack.
No way!
You're saying Genocide Jack is one of us?
Yes. In fact, it's Toko.
What?
What?
Something's not right here.
Genocide Jack's true identity is Toko Fukawa.
What? Hey, okay, wait, hold on a sec. Toko has like bloodophobia or whatever, remember? What kind of serial killer is afraid of blood?
Is Toko Genocide Jack? The answer is yes and no.
Another riddle. Man, why is this gotta be so complicated?
Okay. Oh, fuck. How do I do this again? Oh, yeah. Ah, shit. Okay. I don't know what that spells. What the fuck does that spell, guys? H-I? Is there a P? Nope. S? Okay. Okay. There's a S. Okay. Let's see. Let's see if I can get it. Let's see if I can get it, Pooh. Let's see. So there's a S. We didn't do B. C. I don't think I did C. The fuck? What does that even spell?
Now I understand.
I don't know how I did it, but I got it.
Genocide Jack has a split personality?
Wow, okay.
Huh?
think I read that somewhere in the file too. They thought that the suspect might have, what did they call it? Dissociative identity disorder.
Oh, okay. But still, to go and say that about Miss Fukawa is...
Perfectly acceptable. Toko's strange behavior after seeing the body is proof enough that she has a split personality.
Also, Byakuya almost didn't take the, because he made it for, you know. Okay. Ooh. The one thing that shows Takara is the behavior. Behavior changed.
I got it! You're talking about how she started acting totally different than usual, right?
That's right. Think back. She fainted when she saw Chihiro's corpse, and then, when she woke up...
I'm fine. Oh, that's the body hair. You dead? She must have hit her head real hard when she fainted, man. The world has a front and back, top, ending, and a bottom. See his truth and wherever lies. This is quite concerning. I mean, she sounds completely different.
She was acting funny, that's for sure. That melancholy tone of hers completely disappeared.
Don't go assigning adjectives to my tone without permission.
Not to mention, once she regained consciousness and saw Chihiro's body again, she was utterly calm. In other words, within her is one personality that can handle blood, and one that obviously can.
So when Toko trapped herself in her room,
keep dropping them, Poot. Keep dropping them. I love these.
Scared of Genocide Jack?
Okay. I won't have Jennifer Jack have control. I'll drive out the killer, drive out the murderous fiend.
The reason she locked herself in her room
Is she really
wasn't to
fucking
keep
Genocide
other
Jack?
people from getting in. It was to keep her other personality from getting out.
What?
Toko was afraid. Afraid of the murderous fiend inside of her. Of killing even more people.
How?
Yeah. How can you know all this?
I do believe you misunderstood her. What she's trying to say isn't, how can you know all this?
Alright,
No.
I got you.
What she wants to know is, how could
I got you,
tell
Master
them?
Poot.
Huh?
Last night, just before Monokuma gave his motive speech, Toko and I had a strange conversation. She told me a most interesting story. She said a murderous fiend lived within her, and she was afraid it could appear and attack at any time. And that trepidation is what's caused her to have such a bleak attitude. Isn't that right, Toko?
This is all a lie. Right, Toko?
You said you wouldn't tell anyone.
What the fuck, bro?
What?
Hear me out, guys. Hear me out. What if, right? I know I might sound crazy, but what if she told him, right? She told him that a murderous fiend comes out of her, right? And this is the same time he's reading about all this Genocide Jack stuff. Yeah? And she's doing this, right? She told him, and the dude's like, hey. Well, Byakuya is like, hey, this is my chance to actually kill someone now, isn't it? Because think about it. She told me that. And that is a personality of Genocide Jack. A split personality, right? So Byakuya could have killed her, hung her up, exactly how Genocide Jack does it, right? And right when the trial comes, he could easily blame Toko for that because of what she just told him. I may be stretching, but that is what immediately popped up when this whole conversation came up. I may be stretching. I don't know. We're gonna have to see.
You promised.
This is a perfect setup if you think about it. A perfect one.
yourself.
And he's so quick with it too. He's so quick with everything.
Little story.
And he had me come with him in the investigation and be like, all right, you understand where I'm coming from? The Genocide Jack, he has someone else reading the Genocide Jack story, so everyone doesn't believe that he's bullshit. He has me to confirm it for everybody.
This is the real world, not some romantic fantasy fairy tale. Besides, you broke your promise first. You said that as long as you were here, no matter what, you wouldn't let Genocide Jack kill anyone. But in spite of that promise...
Sorry, I couldn't keep that promise, but don't worry. Never again. I won't let Genocide Jack have control ever again.
You said if I kept my promise, you would go out with
Huh.
me. That's the only reason I promised.
How many times do I have to tell you? I never said that. But you weren't able to do it. You just couldn't resist that rush you got from killing. Could you?
I tried. I swear I tried to control it.
But your efforts were useless. What a disappointment.
I hate you.
Well, the opening act is nearly finished. All that's left is to hear from the person in question directly.
The person you don't mean.
Toko's body suddenly lunged backwards. A huge thud echoed across the courtroom, but in the next second...
Well, hello there! Is it me you were hoping to see? What the heck? So you figured it out, huh? Well, whatever. What are you gonna do? I'm the ultimate murderous fiend, Genocide Jack! Or better yet, let's go with Genocide Jim!
What is this? Toko, what happened to you?
Not Toko, that's a loser name. And what happened is a textbook split personality. So what if one of them happens to be a serial killer? You should turn a blind eye to one's fault.
So intense.
Holy shit.
Like they say, sound in murderous mind, sound in murderous body.
This one is so different from the one we've come to know.
Brother!
Yes, well, the world is composed of a front and a back, you know. Just like how every inning has a top and a bottom, or how in the depths of every truth lives a little lie. Behind every dark and gloomy soul lives another that shines as bright as the sun!
This is the murderous fiend Genocide Jack? This is beyond insane!
Miss Jack, Jill, can I ask you a question?
What's up?
Some of us think you might be the mastermind behind our entire situation. What are your thoughts on that?
Well, I'll tell you. I am the mastermind of all masterminds. Just kidding.
Then it's not true?
Of course it's not true! How dare you try to link me to that creepazoid! And another thing, the police and government and society in the outside world are totally powerless! I mean, they just let this idiotic, bloodthirsty maniac go buck wild all over town!
Sure, I'm a bloodthirsty maniac, but life is pain, right? To live is to hurt other people. It's a necessary evil if you want to survive. The act of living itself causes pain for everyone. Just kidding again!
This should be enough to convince you. This murderous fiend is responsible for Chihiro's death. There's clearly a motive, so there should be no doubt.
A motive?
Remember what Monokuma told us? If someone didn't murder and graduate within 24 hours, an embarrassing memory or secret would be revealed. Well, let's assume that Toko's secret was about Genocide Jack. If a secret like that came to light, Toko's life would have undoubtedly been forever ruined. So she had a very clear motive to never have that side of herself exposed.
Interesting. Very, very, very interesting. But sorry, as much as I hate to admit it, I'm not the culprit.
Pooh, I don't... Oh my god. Pooh, I don't know if you hear the your connection went out or there's an ad or something, but I was explaining to Sonic, right? What if she told Byakuya, right, that hey, like she went, like they picture this, they went into a room, right? They're talking. They're, hey Byakuya, I need to talk to you real quick, right? I have a split personality, and it just so happens to be Genocide Jack, right? Or maybe she didn't say that, but he said like, you know, a split personality. And in Byakuya's head was like, yo, I could kind of set up a murder to this. Like, I could murder somebody and have it set up to make it look like Genocide Jack, which she just admitted to me, and have her get blamed for it. And since I'm already studying it in it's clutch that there's a library on it with cases like this, and Genocide Jack happens to be one of those cases, I can have me, Makoto, he could bring me to the library and have someone else see, like, yo, this is Genocide Jack. He does this way, which in his head was like how I left the murder, like how I left the victim, like. And in my head, he was probably thinking like, oh, he thinks that, all right, so now I have Makoto thinking, okay, this is how Genocide Jack does it, and this is how Cheerio died, and like that, Genocide Jack has to be the one to do it. It's a perfect setup. Like, I know I probably explained that really fucking stupid, but it's a perfect setup for him to graduate. Like, it's so crazy. I don't know, mate.
But I cannot imagine anyone other than you could murder someone in such a bizarre fashion. Maybe so, but nevertheless, it's the truth.
Do you really expect any of us to believe you?
Yeah, I could never believe a word you say, you monster.
Maybe she's totally right about that, but something's still bothering me. Excuse me. Sorry, guys. So what she said, I need to get some more details about all of this.
Sorry, but I didn't kill anyone.
You say that, but do you really expect any of us to believe it?
Perhaps if you had an alibi, that would change things. Oh, an alibi, huh? Now we're talking.
When you compare your past murders to this incident, the modus operandi matches completely. What more proof do we need? Give it up. You killed her.
Sorry, but I didn't.
You say that, but do you really?
Perhaps if you had an alibi.
When you compare your past, the modus operandi matches completely. What more proof do we need? Give it up. You killed her.
I could shoot it while the word is still on there, right?
You say that, but perhaps if you had
I've been trying to take out the silencer this whole time, and I don't know how to do it.
The modus operandi matches completely.
Yes. Okay.
No, it's wrong. Are the methods of murder really exactly the same? I'm not so sure about that. I think there's a slight difference between the Genocide Jack cases and this one.
Huh? How's it any different?
Oh, you don't know? Well then, human garbage, let me tell you! I murder with passion and conviction. I consider myself a professional, and I have a very particular
The scissors. There was no scissors in the crime scene.
Imagine you go to a fancy Italian restaurant. They're very picky about the noodles, the sauce, everything. But what happened to Chihiro? It'd be like if that same Italian restaurant started using ragu or sardine. This is no creation of mine.
Let me rephrase that in a way that maybe makes more sense. There are two clear differences between the Genocide Jack cases and this one.
In the photos of the other side, okay, look at the neck and stomach. Here you'll see a clear difference.
one, the cause of death is different. In the Genocide Jack murders, all the victims were killed the same way. According to the case file,
Scissors.
they were all apparently killed with
Chef Boyardee used to be the shit. I used to come in so clutch before school. That's why it kind of made me laugh a little bit. You're absolutely right, Poop. Don't ever disrespect Chef Boyardee. But Chihiro died from a blow to the head, right? Yep.
Yes, that is remarkably different from the other murders.
Wouldn't it be strange for someone who kills the same way without fail to suddenly change their method? And there's more. One more conflicting detail.
That's right. In my recipe of murder, if the bloody message is the tortellini, then the arrangement of the body would be the pesto sauce.
Could you please stop comparing killing people to cooking?
So, are you saying the other difference has to do with how the body was arranged?
That's right. The second difference was related to how she was suspended. In the photos of the other set of data say all the other victims were stabbed through their hands. Here you'll see a clear difference. Or would you just suspend her? The extension cord.
Do you remember what the killer used to suspend? They used some kind of rope to hang her up by her wrists.
Okay.
What is your point?
Well, in all the previous Genocide Jack cases, something else was used to suspend them.
Extension cords. Oh, razor sharp. Yeah. I thought we were talking about the one that happened in the school.
And guess what? I use my own specially designed scissors for the murders and the arrangement. Like I said, I'm a professional, so naturally I'm very picky about the tools I use. And Big Mac said there's two differences, but he's wrong.
Big Mac? Are you referring to me?
Listen up, Big Mac. There's actually one more difference.
Huh?
My word, you really didn't notice? Take a look at who the victims were in each Genocide Jack hit. There's a pattern there, just waiting to be discovered.
Pattern?
Were they all guys?
Figure that out, and it'll be plain as death why I couldn't have possibly killed that little lolly girl.
I did notice that, but I didn't think it was... Wait. I think I figured out. I know why she couldn't have killed Chihiro, because she was a girl.
I got it! Is it because Chihiro was a girl?
Bingo, bullseye, right on the money!
What are you talking about?
In all the Genocide Jack cases,
It was all guys,
all the
yeah.
victims had something in common.
Yeah, all of them were guys. I can't pronounce those names. There was no end to it.
They were all guys?
That's right! The people I killed with such passion and conviction are all adorable little men. I can't believe I said it! I'm so embarrassed!
The hell is wrong with you?
I can't help it! I'm just a full-throttle boy-on-boy fangirl, and the mopey side of me just hates it. But now I'm on the fast track to becoming a full-fledged fan madam!
So, since Chihiro was a girl and not an adorable little man, you wouldn't kill her?
Would an Italian chef suddenly start making ramen just because they're both noodles? Don't be stupid. I have too much passion and conviction to cross that line. That's the absolute reality of the one and only.
Like 2 number 2s, 3 number 3s, 4 number 4s, and all your sauce in a separate bag. Thank you. Can I get a chicken nugget Happy Meal, Sonic?
We get it. You've clearly explained your hobby and your philosophy. But that's not all there is to it. It's a different matter entirely. When you're forced to kill in order to survive.
Quiet, lowly cur!
4.
Lowly cur?
I would never kill for a reason as petty as mere survival.
Man.
And if by some fluke I did kill to survive, why would I bother with the message and arrangement? It'd make me the obvious suspect!
That does make some amount
It
of
does.
sense.
Plus, whatever reason I have for killing, I would never leave out my prized scissors. Who would go out of their way to use a big stupid heavy dumbbell?
Maybe you use the dumbbell dumbbell because you couldn't find any scissors in the school?
Any scissors? I don't just use any scissors. I only use my own set of high-class, enviable.
But did you have them on you though?
Scissors.
Okay, whatever. There still aren't any in the school.
Are you sure
Uh-oh.
about that?
Oh.
She's fully equipped.
That's right. So I can go anywhere, anytime. Why would I resort to dumbbells or rope when I have my trusty
Whew.
scissors by my side?
Got chills.
Go ahead, tell me I'm wrong. You can't, can you? Gutter dogs, all of you. Not to mention, I have no clue how to tie a good knot. The rope's anyway.
I have no idea what's going on anymore. Could such a heinous villain really be innocent?
But the body really was suspended, right? And nobody but the police knew about that.
Yeah. That's why we figured it had to be the real deal, and not some copycat killer or whatever.
I know, right? One person could have copied the Genocide Jack cases. It's you, bro. It's him, bro.
Byakuya, it's possible you could have found out, isn't it? You'd have no problem gaining access to classified government documents or internal police records. Plus, you'd already looked through the Genocide Jack file before this all happened, hadn't you?
Are you saying Mr. Togami did it?
Then the reason we pushed the theory of Genocide Jack being the killer so hard was because
Bro!
he pinned the crime on her.
Like, yo, I do this, bro. I do this.
So, he rearranged the scene to disguise it and make it look like I put my stamp on it. The adorable glasses man was behind it all. Oh, I'm on fire!
Well, Byakuya, what's your response?
I see. So now the suspicion falls on me. Then I must ask, when would you say I began acting suspicious? Surely you must have an answer.
Looking back and thinking about it now, the way you were acting right before we discovered the body was a little strange.
He was mad calm, right? In the locker rooms, this is suspicious, very suspicious indeed. Wouldn't you agree? Huh? Suspicious? It seems nobody searched the locker rooms. Let's start with the girls' locker room.
You wanted to go to the girls' locker room right away, right? But since you're a guy...
I should have naturally thought of the boys' locker room first. Is that what you want to say? The victim was Chihiro, a girl. Hence why I said we should check the girls' locker room.
Nothing strange about that,
On the contrary, there's something very strange.
Okay then, what's so strange about it? Go ahead, share with the rest of the class.
Sure. Next, we're going to ask something called the truth flashback. If you aim at the weak spot and hold down the triangle, then you'll memorize that weak spot. This memorized phrase can only be shot once as a single truth bullet. If you shoot or change the truth bullet, it will disappear from your truth cylinder. However, you can use this flashback feature as many times as you want. If you don't seem to have the answer to a lie or contradiction in your loaded truth bullets, it may be wise to memorize a different weak spot and use to make your case. When's the best time to flashback? Well, you just have to use your mean wits, don't you? In this case, though, I will say that if you don't use a flashback, you won't be refuting anything. Well then, good luck and have fun.
So, you said Byakuya was acting kind of weird before we found the body. But he was acting weird...
Wait. Cause this blow to the head with one object. Okay, okay.
If you're presented with the opportunity to check out the girls' locker room,
You absolutely! That's a natural reaction for any guy!
The victim was Chihiro, who was a girl. So of course I would suggest we check the girls' locker room first. There was no time for pointless distractions. What's so strange about that?
you wish you'd taken me with you.
said Byakuya was acting kind of weird, but he was acting... If you were presented with the opportunity, that's unnatural.
The victim was Chihiro, who was a girl, so of course I would suggest we check the girls' locker room first. There was no time for pointless distractions. What's so strange about
Oh, did I mess it up?
I wish you'd taken me with you.
So, you said Byakuya was acting kind of weird before we found the body. But he was
I think I messed it up.
If you're presented with the opportunity to check out the girls, that's a natural reaction.
The victim was Chihiro, who was a girl, so of course I would suggest we check the girls' locker room first. There was no time for pointless distractions.
What's so strange? I wish you'd taken me with you.
So, you said Byakuya was acting kind of weird before we found the body.
Uh-oh. Alright.
So, you said Byakuya was acting kind of weird before we found the body. But he was acting weird... how?
If you're presented with the opportunity to check out the girls' locker,
That's a natural reaction for any... The victim was Chihiro, who was a girl, so
What, I
of
missed?
course I would suggest we check the girls' There was no time for
Yeah,
pointless
Pooh, I think I need help on this
What's
one.
so strange
With Sonic.
about that?
Whoever's in the chat.
I wish you'd taken me with you.
Oh, did I get that right? Did I just fucking miss? Let's try it again.
You said Byakuya
Alright.
was acting kind of weird before we found... But he was acting...
If you're presented with the opportunity to check out,
That's a natural reaction. The victim was Chihiro.
No, that's wrong. I'll tell you what's so strange about that, because up until we actually discovered the body, we couldn't have known who the victim was. So your claim that you went to the girls' locker room first because Chihiro was the victim doesn't hold up.
I see. That's a good answer, I must admit. Interesting. Very interesting indeed. But your reasoning is still too weak.
Huh?
What's wrong? Is that it? Surely you've got more than that. Go ahead. Show us.
What's with Byakuya's attitude? It's like he doesn't even care. I've got him cornered, but he's acting like it has nothing to do with him.
What's the matter? You're not finished already, are you? There must be more to it.
There is. I think.
There is more to it. Think about it. We just talked about the differences between this case and past Genocide Jack incidents. The proof you're looking for is hidden in there.
Oh? Proof that I'm the culprit, you mean?
Huh. What could it be, guys? Make your argument. Alright. Library desk slam.
What? The difference between the cases? You want me to explain it again? When I want to kill, I use my very own special... And I use those same scissors to arrange the body.
But Chihiro was suspended with... It was some kind of rope.
Extension
Was
cord.
it not?
That's right! It absolutely was!
then there must be something very fishy indeed.
It was an extension cord.
Hey, Byakuya, where'd you get it from, huh?
I'd never seen that rope before in my life.
Fuck!
Obviously, somebody else
Must have had it hidden away somewhere.
What? The difference? You want me to... When I want to kill, and I use those same... But
God damn it!
it was some kind of...
That's right! Then there must be something...
Hey, Byakuya, where'd you...
I've never seen that rope before in my life.
No, that's wrong. Actually, I'm pretty sure you have seen it before. Because you see, that rope, or should I say, that extension cord?
Get him. Get his ass, bro. Whoop his ass!
Byakuya, you've used the
Yup.
extension cord in the library more than once, haven't you? And the same extension cord that was in the library all this time went missing after the murder. And there's no way someone who uses that extension cord as much as you do wouldn't discover that fact.
And Byakuya must be the one who took the extension cord. I can't imagine any other possibility.
That's really what you think? Then your conclusion.
He does not give a
something
fuck,
like
bro.
this?
He does not give a fuck, bro.
I killed Chihiro in the girls' locker room, then hung her up and wrote that bloody message. I intentionally made it look like Genocide Jack was behind it. Is that about right?
He's doing it again. He's totally calm, totally unconcerned. And if he's not even involved, wait, not even involved.
What's wrong? I asked you if you think that's what happened.
Hell yes, that's what happened. So that's it, right? Byakuya's the killer.
I don't disagree with not disagreeing.
He kept calling this a game, right? So he'd be totally willing to do something like this to win.
Sorry, but could we hold on just a second? I think we need to talk about this a little more.
Huh? Do we really need to? We've already decided who did it.
Bro, Pooh, don't do this to me, dog. Now I have it.
I know, but there's something that's still bothering me.
Is that right? And what, pray tell, is still bothering you? I killed her in the girls' locker room, then disguised my crime. Specifically, I dressed it up to make it look like it was the work of a homicidal psychopath. What about all that bothers you?
Wait, what was that just now? Something's not right. There's definitely something off. The scene of the crime, where the this is where the posters come into play.
You say you killed Chihiro in the girls' locker room, right? But are you sure about that? Isn't it possible that the murder took place somewhere else?
How disappointing. What kind of question is that? Even in the world of disappointments, this is
Man, fuck you, bro.
letdown. She was found dead in the girls' locker room. There is absolutely no question about that. How could
Did it
the scene
though?
of the crime have been
Did it?
anywhere else?
Well, I think it's entirely possible that she was killed somewhere else.
Make me some too.
Along with the rest of the murder scene.
The rest of the murder scene? That was awfully specific. Please tell me you have a reason for saying all of that.
I believe I do.
Hey, Byakuya, did I just take you off guard? When the story suddenly moved to the crime scene, Byakuya, who'd been so confident up until now, maybe Byakuya never even realized that the actual scene of the crime could have been somewhere else.
Hey, don't just move on without permission. What do you mean she was killed somewhere else?
Come on, Makoto. If there's any chance the murder took place somewhere else, let's see the proof.
Evidence that shows the murder took place somewhere else. It was something that was switched between the boys and girls' locker room.
I got it! The proof that she was killed somewhere else is the poster that's hanging in each locker room.
Poot, I hate you.
Is some posters?
The poster in the girls' locker room was a picture of a big boobed supermodel. But don't you think that's kind of strange? Why would the girls' locker room have a poster like that?
I bet those massive jugs of hers were totally fake!
Meanwhile, the
She's
boys'
fucking
locker
nuts.
room has a poster of the super popular boy band Tornado. Again, that doesn't really seem to belong in a boy's locker room.
So you're saying that maybe the posters were switched?
And there's one other thing I noticed about the lock. You know what I'm talking about, right, Sakura?
You're referring to my protein
Yes.
coffee, aren't you?
Brother.
Protein coffee? While I was in the girls' locker room earlier, I spilled some protein
Brother.
on the carpet. But I noticed that after the murder, the stain had been totally
Brother.
scrubbed away.
It was moved. There we go.
I got it! The stain on the girls' locker room carpet wasn't scrubbed away. In fact, I found it on the boys' locker room carpet.
That's definitely the stain from my protein coffee.
Then, does that mean that the carpets were switched? But why would anyone do that?
To move the murder scene from one locker room to the other. It's certainly plausible, don't you think? In other words, in order to completely swap the scene of the crime, the blood-stained poster and carpet were moved along with the dead body. By doing this, the killer was able to change the entire room where the murder took place.
I can certainly follow your reasoning, but why would the culprit bother doing that, huh? Why would they go through all that trouble of switching the scene of the crime? Actually, an even bigger question. If the murder did take place in the boys' locker, then how did Chihiro get in the boys' locker room in the first place? To get into the locker rooms, you have to swipe your e-handbook across the card reader device. But Chihiro's handbook should have only allowed her access to the girls' locker room. She had no way to get into the boys' locker room to begin with.
No, she did have a way, and I can tell you what it was.
I highly doubt that.
Shut up! I'm telling you, I know how she could have done it.
Is he right? Could Chihiro really have gotten into the boys' locker room somehow? Huh.
Is it really possible? Could Chihiro really have gotten into the boys' locker room somehow?
Ah, I've got it! She must have hacked her e-handbook. She was the ultimate programmer, after all. I'm sure that would have been no problem for her.
No, I don't think that she used the thing that was in the main hall.
Huh? What thing?
I'm talking about Leon's handbook, of course. If she had that,
Ah, it's
she would
broken,
get into
bro.
the boys' locker room, no problem.
It's broken, bro.
Is it really? Could Chihiro really?
She must have hacked. She was the ultimate. I'm sure that would have.
No, I don't think she used the thing that was.
Huh? What thing?
I'm talking about Leon's handbook, of course.
It's broke.
No, it's wrong. No, I don't think Chihiro used Leon's handbook.
Yeah, Pooh, he's fucking that devil's lettuce, man.
Because Leon's
He
handbook was
don't know what he's talking about anymore. The weeds, man, the weeds.
Then, yeah, I guess that'd be pretty.
I am struck silent by how quickly you gave up.
Plus, isn't there a regulation against using someone else's handbook?
Actually, the rule states that loaning your handbook is prohibited. It says nothing about borrowing one. In other words, you could borrow a dead person's handbook all you want, and you'd be safe.
Yup, yup, yup. Hit the nail square on the noggin.
Of course, if it were broken, that wouldn't make any sense anyway.
So then, she must have hacked hers, like I said. She used her ultimate programmer skills and...
Psst. You can't fix an e-handbook. The instant you open one up, a security buzzer starts blaring.
She's a guy, bro.
So, if she didn't use Leon's handbook, and she didn't modify her own handbook...
Maybe Mr. Naegi's initial assumption
That's a
was just
dude!
Wrong?
A whole ass dude!
It seems like there's no way she could have got into the boys' locker room. So I guess so.
Nah, I'm playing this on my PlayStation.
Okay then, I vote for Byakuya.
Chihiro was killed in the girls' locker room, and Byakuya is the one who did it, really. But still, I don't know what else I can do.
Hold on a second. I agree with you, though. I think you're on the right track.
What the? You finally decide to open your mouth? That's what you got to
Fucking
say?
bomb though, dude.
There's no way
Yeah, I'm
she
reading
could
the
get
chat
in
on the
boys'
laptop.
locker room, right? So,
Why are you so sure she couldn't get in? There's still one other way she could have gained access.
what?
What are you talking about? What other way is there?
Well, to explain that, why don't we take a little break from the trial? I'd like you all to come see something.
Wait. Just what do you think you're doing?
Don't worry. This'll make the whole trial more exciting. I'm sure that thought must please you.
Huh? It'll make things more exciting? Well, all right then. I declare an official class trial recess.
For real?
Now then, what is it you want to show us? It better not be boring or I'll be very unhappy.
Oh, I have no doubt it'll meet your lofty expectations. So, shall we go?
Okay, so before I even knew what was happening, the class trial had been put on hold. We headed off with Kyoko on the lead, and where she took us was...
The girls' locker room?
We've already searched this place top to bottom. What are you trying to pull, Miss?
I'd like you to examine the victim's body one more time. Be sure to examine the entire body very carefully. Take your time.
Examine her carefully? Like using our hands? No, wait, no, wait, no, wait, no, wait, no, wait!
It's probably best if I don't run my hands all over a girl's dead body.
It's not that I'm creeped out or anything, it's just... based on the... you know?
Very well. I'll do it.
But you're a girl. You shouldn't have to touch a dead body. Just let one of the boys do it.
No, it's okay. I think Chihiro would rather have a girl examine her. So just leave this to me.
Brother.
What is this? Some kind of secret girl-on-girl action? Is that what you two are about? That's not it at all. Stop screwing around.
Okay, here I go. I'm sorry, Chihiro. Please excuse the intrusion.
Be sure to check her entire body, and I believe we will solve this particular mystery.
Her entire body? I know you say that. What? This is... What is this?
What is it?
Not possible. It's not possible. This girl
is what?
Is a boy.
A whole ass dude, bro.
Ah, I see. So she was actually interesting. Thank you for
That's fucking crazy, bro.
You're joking, right?
I wouldn't joke about this.
Brother.
Then it's really true?
Chihiro was a guy?
Oh, what? You guys didn't know? Heck, I knew that right off the bat. Chihiro Fujisaki was totally a guy.
Wow.
He was a cross-dresser? Really on fire! I wish I had killed him!
So that's what Kyoko wanted to show everyone, huh? Interesting. Yes, that certainly does
Yeah,
make
off the
much
list.
more sense. Now let's ride this wave of excitement back to the courtroom.
Holy shit.
I do apologize for keeping you waiting. Now then, let's resume the class.
Chrissy? That's Chris. That's fucking bananas, bro. Ah. Alright, guys. The halfway point has to be proceeded back on Monday. I'm sorry to do this to you guys, but the stream is gonna have to end for tonight. We made good progress. We're gonna kick off right at the halfway point, as Poot says, at the halfway point of the trial on Monday. And we're gonna finish it, and we're gonna probably do another. I was thinking about actually extending the time from man, like 2 o'clock. How does 2 to 5 sound? Because I was thinking about extending it. 2 hours seems to be short. 3 hours would be more. Like keep picking up the pace, you know. What do you guys think? 2 to 5 Monday? All right, I'll be down to do it if you guys are. Thank you guys for watching. Love each and every one of you guys. Thank you for tuning in as always. And I'll catch you guys tomorrow with Phoenix Wright. Peace out.